Hey guys, Mr.BeetleBum here, and today I want to talk about this guy right up here. Pretty cool looking tank. It's a new marathon that's coming out, so let's dive into it and see what you get and how hard it's going to be. All right, so guys, this is the brand new marathon tank that's coming out. It's the Chinese medium tank, another medium. Seems like we're getting a lot of mediums right now. This tank, this isn't gonna be a long video. It's gonna be pretty straightforward, actually. That's yet again another another tank that's come out with a medium tank that has some pretty good armor, but it's got some drawbacks. I'm just simply going to tell you what the strengths and weaknesses of this tank are. Your strengths are the fact that it's going to have some pretty good armor on the front, on the upper plate here, the turret. These side plates right here are actually spaced armor, so the actual hull of the tank is pretty narrow. And there's a good chance that if you get shot through here, it's just going to do no damage. You'll just shoot and bounce off. If it's coming from the side, then obviously you're going to it might go through it and then penetrate, but at least it'll be a reduced amount due to penetrating through the side armor, the spaced armor, I should say. The shells in this are pretty good. The damage is pretty good. 400, I believe, is the average damage, so it's not that small of when it comes to damage for a tier 8 medium. Here's the negative part about it. It's going to be a slow reload. It's not the fastest. So in other words, you have to adapt your play style. If you're going to get this tank, you're going to want to adapt your play style so that you shoot, you back off, go dark, reposition, or come back to the same spot. But it's always better to reposition, come back up, shoot again. And that's a tank that there's several tanks like that you have to do. I'm saying that it's a weakness, well, why is that a weakness? There's a lot of tanks like that. Well, because the game meta right now is getting into fast games. Everything's fast. Bam, 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 bam. Over. 14-1 kind of win. You know what I mean? Like, that's the way it seems to be right now. So this tank coming in late to the game, in my opinion, it's kind of going to be a bit of a different tank. You're not going to be able to pull off, if you get surrounded, you're going to be screwed. You're not going to be able to, it doesn't have the quickest traverse speeds and everything. It doesn't have a lot of speed to it. And if you get surrounded, you're going to have some problems because you're going to have to wait for the reload as well as the traverse and everything. So unfortunately, I say this with a heavy heart. Unfortunately, this is yet again another medium that's going to fall into my, category of, hey, why wargaming? Because one of the great things about this tank is its accuracy from distance. So guess what's going to happen yet again? We're going to have tanks that are mediums sitting in TD nest, sniping. And I'm actually going to show you something here. In Wargaming's actual video for this tank, they show it sitting in a TD nest with two other mediums sniping. All right,
here we come to the main feature of the 122 TM. This medium tank doesn't need to rush anywhere at all. A precise gun combined with high shell velocity allow it to successfully fire from long distances.
Can I just say that dispersion and velocity combination is better than some of the tank destroyers that are out there right now. I'm just saying, I'm just saying. Here's the part that I'm talking about.
You could let the enemy get closer.
We've all been here before.
But why push your luck?
This is where you take your tank destroyers.
It's intuitive for this vehicle to find a distant position and regularly deal substantial damage from there.
Look at this. Hold on. Look at that, man. Look at that. Take this out and look what you got, man. A T-44, a STA-1, and now the 122 TM. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. I don't own Wargaming. I don't work there. I have absolutely no say in what they do with their game. But you know, you can't be saying that it's not. You know, it's, mediums are definitely the main tank in this game now. It seems like with heavies right beside them. Tank destroyers just seem to be an afterthought now in the last year or so. So you know, I would love to know on this side of this map where people think a tank destroyer should be. A sniping tank destroyer. There are some bushes that you can use on the little hills. There's two hills there. One's got the, I don't know, tower on the north. The north spawn's got a tower on it. The south one has, you know, nothing. But there's a couple bushes there. But in all reality, those are only good. Those are very situational. They're only good for certain things. The number one thing that you need to do as a tank destroyer is you want to support your heavies. And this is the primo numero uno spot to support heavies, just like he's doing. But now you're taking the spot away from it's hard to get 3 tanks in there. You can do it. But you know, basically what ends up happening is you got a bunch of naked tanks like this with low concealment numbers compared to a tank destroyer. And they're lighting up the tank destroyers, and the tank destroyers are getting their asses handed to them. We see it all the time because I play my tank destroyers all the time, and I stream all the time, and everyone gets to see it all the time. That's it. We're moving on. That's all I'm going to say about the whole medium sniping thing. Okay, let's talk about the actual missions that you have to do, okay? I'm not going to talk about the mission for mastery. I just want to do mission of commitment. Mission of mastery is real simple. You have less things to do, but they're harder to achieve, meaning get top gun, 2 top damage, get the top amount of experience, get a certain amount, like say 850 base experience 3 times, 5 times, that kind of thing. That's what mission of mastery is. And the only tip I can really give you on that is simply go find the look in your go to service record, find out what tank just has the highest XP. You know, click on XP. Which tank do you always get the most XP in? Which tanks do you get the most damage in? Do those ones for the ones that are all about getting the highest damage. Use the XP tank for the ones that are all about getting the highest XP. Remember, it's only tier 9 and 10, so it's gonna be pretty easy to figure it out. Now, as for the mission for commitment, that is what everyone can do from tier 6 through tier 10. Doesn't matter what you're playing, it's gonna accumulate over time. If you want to get this fast though, you know, try doing the masteries, but also look at the tanks that get you the most base experience, because all the commitment ones is just about base experience. So how much? Let's figure it out. 3,000 for level 1. Plus another 5,000. That's 8,000 now and now at 3, it's 9,000. So that's 17,000. At 4, we're at 17. So that's 34,000. At 5, we get 28. That's 62,000. That's 6. It's another 30. Now that's 92,000. And then 33. That equals 125. And then 35. That equals 170. And then 40. 210. And then 50. 260. So 260,000 base experience is what you're going to need to get this thing for free. Yes, that's a lot. Yes, that is a lot. Yes, these missions take a lot, and that's why most people don't get done for free. They don't have the time. It's a time sink, big time sink. So if you don't have the time, you might want to try doing the missions of mastery. If you're a better skilled player, I highly recommend you try the missions of mastery or for mastery. But if you're not, you're just going to have to try to do your best. Remember, guys, you do get a bunch of free stuff, as you see up here. You get a bunch of free stuff as you go along. So at least you're not getting it for, you know, doing nothing. The other thing I would recommend is if you have a premium tank, I'm not trying to sell anything, but if you do have a premium tank, use your premium tanks. Why? Because then at least you're going to pick the one that you do the best in, because then at least you're going to be grinding and farming credits while you're doing this. So if you're just focused on trying to get the tank for free or get as much of a discount, well, then at least you're going to be making credits while you're doing it. The other thing is, once you actually get the tank, let's say you either finish it or you just get to level whatever and then you buy it. Well, then there's more missions that get you this crazy looking skin. And I gotta say, man, it is definitely over the top, but I like it. I'm very tempted to get it simply for this. Um, you know, the tank itself is something that I'm not a big fan of these mediums that are snipers, but it is what it is. You gotta get used to it and just roll the punches. So that's really about it, guys. I just wanted to let you know what the tank's like, how it plays, and what the missions are going to be involved, with in order to get everything. So I hope you do have fun. I hope you do enjoy the marathon. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, you know what to do. Set up notifications if you want to know when the next video is coming out. If you want to support this channel, give us a little ding on the subscribe button. We're getting close to 1,000 now, actually, very close. And if you want to ask questions, come on over to Twitch. We stream 5 times a week, and we're always available for answering questions about World of Tanks. So till the next one, guys, have fun out there playing this great game. And I am